Okay, so because some very special friends of mine planted some jalapeno plants just for me because they don't eat jalapenos, they don't like the spice. I thought I'd do some kind of great recipe with them. And I'm going to do some Grandpa Dean hamburgers. Then another friend said, man, I like bacon and onion ring on my burger, and that inspired me. So what you're about to see is what I call Grandpa Dean's SoCal Tex-Mex Happy 250th All-American Birthday Bash Burger. You're going to see it next. But first, we got to take these jalapenos that come straight out of our garden. And before we go making this, we got to make sure they taste like good jalapenos. That's a good jalapeno. All right, I'll be back in a minute to show you how to make this. Okay, so we're going to start with some ingredients. Of course, we have ground beef. We got that good grass-fed stuff fresh. We have some shredded cheese. I'm using Cracker Barrel extra sharp cheddar and Cracker Barrel Gouda. Now with shredded cheese, I like to get the blocks and just shred it myself. Because when you buy a bag of shredded cheese, you notice it never sticks together. It's because it's all covered with powder and wax. And that's really, I don't think that's good for you. And if you want to make something with love, this is how you make it with love. So you shred that shit up yourself, right? Right. Now, we do have some onion rings, and I'm not going to lie. I've tried to make those homemade before, and it just don't work, so I did buy a bag of frozen onion rings. But other than that, we got some bacon, some hickory smoked bacon. We've got some onion roll buns. That's going to be delicious. We've got our jalapeno. Now, we've got it three ways. We got it diced up, we got it sliced up, and then we got a whole one here, minus the little piece that I ate. And over here we got our avocado guacamole started. Gotta love them avocados with spring onion and lemon and white onion and tomato and cilantro. And man, can't wait for you to see how this comes out. Now, of course, I'm going to make hers considerably different than mine because she don't want all them jalapenos. But we're going to make this good. Happy 250th All-American Birthday Bash, Southwest Tex-Mex style hamburger. Grandpa Dean style. Okay, we're going to start with the burger. Her patty, my patty. Remember, we're going to make them different. But what we are going to do is we're going to add some ground bacon to both. And we're just going to split that up because I made these about the same. And we're going to knead it in. The very important thing with hamburger meat is you can overwork it. So give it a good squish and then just fold to get it in. You don't want to just squish. You'll overwork it and your hamburgers will turn into meat roast. So fold it just like when you're making dough. So I do the initial fold. I give it one squeeze and then I just fold. Keep doing folds so you don't overwork it. Now, we're going to split these in half. There's mine. We're going to split them in half because we're doing stuff. So, half up for her, half up for me. So I'm going to get these patted out, trying to keep the video shorter. See you in a minute. Okay, so I got them patted out. And hers is just the burger and the bacon. Now, if you can see, the diced up jalapenos are in my patties here. They're diced up, they're in my patties. But we want these to be Ultra Lord delicious. Ultra Lord's not afraid of chickens. He just prefers beef. So we've got some of our homemade compound butter frozen. We're going to get our grater. And we're going to grate some of our frozen homemade compound butter into these patties. Boy, even frozen it warms up quick. So. But anyway, not too much, but you know, just enough, man. That butter's gonna make them so good. All right, now on mine, we got the jalapenos in there. We're also going to take some of the jalapeno slices to put for the stuffing. So we're going to put the sliced jalapeno in there as well for the stuff. All right, the stuff. Great movie. Anyway, next. Shredded cheddar cheese. Put a big mountain. Big mountain, because you want these to be ooey gooey, baby. Now we're going to add the Gouda too. Another big mountain. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Look at that. These are going to be so delicious. All right, now we're just going to put these on top and then kind of seal around them. Okay? Show you in a minute. Okay, so we got them folded over. And they always have like a volcano, and I kind of push it down a little before I seal it, then I seal it, and I kind of flatten it down a little more after. So when I seal these, I don't just pinch. I'll pinch and I'll fold upward and kind of work it together like that. So there they are, both ready. We're going to top them with some salt and pepper and nothing else. Next, I was going to grill these things, but it's coming a monsoon and a crazy thunderstorm out there, so we're doing them in a skillet in the oven. Get them cooked through very well. So we got bacon cooked in the pan because we're going to put that on top as well. So she's still working on the avocado.
Okay, I'll give it a try.
What?
I'll give it a try.
Okay. I've got to make the sauce for mine, not for hers. Some Duke's mayonnaise. Duke's or Blue Plate. That's the only two. Duke's mayonnaise. Just a dollop of sriracha. Just a little dollop. You don't want it too spicy and hot because you got some jalapenos in there. So just a dollop. And then we're going to add some ghost pepper. Dehydrated ghost pepper seasoning. Again, because we want it to be Southwestern Tex-Mex style. We don't want it to just burn our faces off, so we're just going to go with a little bit of that too, okay? We're going to mix that up, and that's going to be our sauce. Instead of doing mayonnaise or ketchup or mustard, we're going to smother our bun with this, my bun anyway. I hope it'll be good. I feel like it will be. Shall we give it a taste? Pretty good. Pretty good. Lacks a little bit of kick, but we'll get back. Oh, she has got the avocado guacamole ready. We're going to give it a little sample taste test. Make sure we get some onion on there. Ooh, I love guacamole. Man, she makes the best homemade guacamole ever. Oh, it's all over my face. Man, so good, baby, so good. All right, anyway, we'll be back for the next step. So just for a little reference and put it on the scale, that is 2.5 ounces away from being a 1 pound burger, baby. Yeah, it's gonna be good. Okay, so we caught a break in the rain and we got the grill going. I got each patty on the grill. I got that whole jalapeno on the hot part of coal so it get charred. I've got some lemon slices on the grill. Want to know why? It's a super secret special surprise. Got our onion rolls here. We will open them up when we're about done, and we will lightly toast them. I will see you in a minute when it's time to assemble. All right, and away we go. Not going to focus on her burger because mine is the star of the show. But as you can see, my stuffed burger started ooey gooeying out. So, we're about to do this. Yes, we are. So, we're going to take our toasted onion roll bun. We need a spoon. We're going to take this great sauce that we talked about earlier, Wash Made. Spread it in there. We're going to put it on the bottom and the top. Because we don't want dry bread, right? Okay. Yeah, baby. There it is. All right. You saw that sauce. Next, we are gonna put Our ooey gooey drippy stuffed burger. Look at that thing. It's all dripping out and I haven't even cut it. We got that on there. All right, so we're gonna take 2 slices of bacon, break them in half, and kind of lay them on top. We're gonna take some guacamole, put that on top. Now remember, this was inspired by 2 different friends. One that grew me some jalapenos and one that said, I like bacon and onion rings on burgers. And I said, I'm going to do an inspiration. So got the bacon. We got the jalapenos in there, sliced up, if you remember, and the stuffing and diced up in the patty. All right, got that. Next, we're going to take, we fire roasted that jalapeno on the grill. You can see it's still whole, still got the stem and everything. We don't de-seed in this house, but we're going to cut the stem off. We don't want to eat that. We're going to slice it in half. Oh, wow, it's steaming. Oh, shoot, that's hot. Look, seeds and all. Put it right there on top. Ow, so hot. Want to know why we grilled those lemon slices? We're going to squeeze some grilled lemon slice on there. We're going to squeeze a little bit on that top bun too. And last but not least, actually not last, we're going to take our spring onion, rip it in half, lay it on there like so. And then last but not least, we're going to take, so actually probably just going to do one, but in an onion ring, put it on the burger. We're going to top it. And pause, unpause. There is our delicious looking burger. Let's put it by my face. We're about to measure this one. Let's get a tape. All right, we got the tape. We're gonna pull it out 16 inches. We're gonna measure the burger. Ooh-wee, look at that. 1/4 inch shy of 6 inches. Now, normally I just grab this and bite, but I want to cut it in half and see if I got my ooey gooiness to come out well. Man, I almost hate to cut it in half. It's going to ruin it, but I'm going to do it anyway. Straight down the middle. Man, that just released so much aroma in my house that you would not believe. We're going to spread it open. We did have to mash it down a little to cut. Oh, wow, that is so ooey gooey. We got to take the phone off the holder. Look at that. Let's reverse it so I can look at, oh my goodness. Look at all the cheese just dripping out of there, melting out of there. Wow. All right. Got to take a bite. Reverse. Put it back in the tripod. On to the burger. Got it. No, piece of onion. Man. I'm going to bite on this side because that's where the biggest piece of jalapeno is. Oh, I managed to get it all in one bite. Holy cow. So delicious. See you next time. Try that.